Happy Sunday evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's Kevin Toll Reads. And so today we have my weekly wrap up from this previous week. If you saw the thumbnail, we'll get into that. But I'm going to go ahead and start and talk about the books I read this week. I had 3 planned because I had one book that was halfway done as I started the week, and that was Half a War, which is the final entry in the Shattered Seas trilogy by Joe Abercrombie. I gave this a 4.6. I added the Shattered Seas trilogy kind of impromptu last week when I was banging out books, and I flew through the first 2, and so I was actually started the third one and I finished it this week, and so I give that a 4.6. I also read book 2 in the Corey series, Corey's List by Max Allan Collins. I gave this a 4.5 out of 5. Really enjoyed it. It was really a step up. I really enjoyed that. It was a fun, entertaining read. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. If you haven't checked out the book review on this one, you should. I gave this a 4.9 out of 5. Almost a perfect book. Almost as good as Goblet of Fire. Just a little nitpicky. Really should check out that review, though. One of my better reviews. I think that review and my review for Tommyknockers by Stephen King are some of my better book reviews. With that being said, if you saw the thumbnail when I was doing the book review for Steve Berry in the Alexandria Link, which I gave a 4.0. This is book 2 in the Cotton Malone series. But if you saw my book review on this, you'll notice I had a framed picture up in the background here, and you couldn't see it real well, but when I was doing my review of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, I mentioned things I wanted to see in book 7. One of those things being I wanted Rambo Harry, to come out. And so I woke up this morning and I had this email from Hayden Reed, and it was a photo of Sylvester Stallone and Harry Potter kind of morphs. And so I went and printed that off and stuck it in a frame. And so I kind of teased it in that the book review for the Alexandria Link. You couldn't really see it that well, but I put it in the thumbnail for this video so you can kind of appreciate the humor of Hayden Reed. So anyways, it was a great reading week last week. Average rating was a 4.5, so it top notch. In terms of videos last week, I had 7. I had obviously the 4 book reviews. I had the deep dive character study on Holly Gibney. I reshuffled my TBR, and I had a book haul with Tessa that I put up today. That was really fun. She picked out a lot of books for me, and so always fun to do a review with your kid. So in terms of new subscribers and comments, some really awesome stuff going on. A lot of comments, a lot of new subscribers. I'm a couple subscribers away from the 300 mark, which is just, it's crazy to me that the channel continues to grow and at the rate it's doing. It's really cool. Some of the recent comments, people that are subscribers, some longtime subscribers, Little Big Library, Trav's Bookshelf, Faceless Book Reviews, CG Rated Books. If you haven't checked out CG Rated Books, I posted that on the post section of my YouTube channel. Again, I'm trying to showcase kind of other YouTube booktube channels out there. That is Charles Gregory, his channel. You should check it out. He's an interesting character. Being Lamb 2176, Dr. L. Reads, Hayden Reed, Abdel Kudasatia 57. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Odd Audie Online, Donna Brundage, Patty Page 6723, Nerdishly Active, Plasma Gaming, Dustin Neely. I think I said Faceless Book Reviews. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did earlier, but want to make sure I give Jay a shout out. Michael Davidson 1189, Bailey Cross, Music Room 7185. So it's definitely some usual suspects, some new people. It's definitely continuing to get lots of comments on videos. I'm really enjoying the engagement. Again, trying to get others to showcase other channels out there as well and sharing the love. So really cool stuff in terms of channel engagement. So what am I reading this week? Well, I am reading Flint by Louis L'Amour. I'm reading this with kind of as a fellowship read with Austin at Outer World Media. He recently put his wrap up out as well, just not too long ago this evening. And so he talks about that. Definitely going to read this, and similar to what I did with Hide and Read, we're going to share some questions and kind of post videos and kind of give you our thoughts. I want to share some of his thoughts and questions and answers, and answer his questions. He's going to answer some of mine. So again, doing the same thing I did with the first Corey book with Hide and Read. So it's going to be a lot of fun doing that with Austin. I'm also going to be reading book 21 in the Pendergast series, which I don't have a physical copy of. I got it on my phone and Audible. I've read it before. It's a reread, but book number 22, which is kind of a continuation of a cliffhanger off book 21, comes out Tuesday. And so I want to get a jump start on that. And so that way I can get that downloaded on Audible and listen to book number 22. And so I'm going to do both of those Pendergast books along with Flint here. And if I get time, I kind of was hoping to get to this week as well. Have Brides Will Travel. This was another gift from Hide and Read that sent me some book mail. I've never done a William W. Johnstone and J.A. Johnstone's book before, but I'm looking forward to it. Kind of the back here, you have Beau Creel and Scratch Morton are lifelong drifters who keep an eye on the horizon, one finger on the trigger, one foot out the door. Roaming the West is what keeps them young, or so Scratch tells Beau. But when they saved the life of Cyrus Keegan, the owner of a matrimonial agency, they receive an unexpected proposal that's hard to resist. So, I don't know. We'll see what this is about. Definitely a much longer book when it comes to a Western for me. This is like almost 400 pages. We're going to see what it's about. So hopefully I'll get to that. But I definitely want to get Flint done and work with Austin on that, and then nail down the other two Pendergast novels. And so that's what I'm going to be reading this week. In terms of TBR update, obviously both Flint and Have Brides Will Travel were the last two books on my TBR. So the rest of my TBR, which I'll show you here, is all standalone stuff and a lot of recommended reading from you all. So Elmore Leonard, Robert Krass, I went the Lee Child, Nature Child, My Sister's Grave. That was a gift I got this book from Molly. The Spirit That Cuts Through Water was the fantasy book I would want to read. The Ruins and Carl Hyacine, which was a recommendation from Ricky at Ricky's Rockin' Reviews. And so that's kind of the TBR update. Upcoming videos, we're going to have obviously some book reviews on the aforementioned books. I do have another book haul, believe it or not. Yeah, if you see these books that are faced right here, the opposite way, you can't see the spines. Those are the book haul. I'm also going to be doing another book in the series, Why You Should Read. We're going to be doing that. I'm not going to tell you yet. And possibly a miscellaneous video as well. I've been taking down, again, ideas and notes from you all, and I have kind of an idea for a miscellaneous video, so that might be on the horizon as well. So anyways, I'm also, again, like I mentioned before, I'm working on my 2025 goals, and I'm almost done with those, but I'm wanting to share them, but I'm not, because it's only August. But I'm really kind of fine-tuning them. So anyways, that's my weekly wrap-up. I hope you're having a great rest of your weekend, and I hope you hit the ground running on Monday morning. So hope have a good evening, and enjoy your reading. Talk to you later.